Why did the predator laugh at the end of the film? A few things to consider whilst answering this question. Firstly, can a predator understand the human language? Secondly, predators are generally honourable as a species. And last, we must keep this in mind, the predator left a countdown running prior to the explosion. It's long been debated whether the predator laughed. During the events of the film, we learned that the jungle hunter has been recording the voices of the group and using them to its advantage, baiting prey and instilling fear. One such recording is Billy's laugh. We can speculate that potentially the jungle hunter can imitate a human. Though the events of the film did not present itself as such, during its final moments, the predator is shown to be laughing, moving its mandibles correctly in time with the vocals, and something to consider is the predator did not have use of its biomask, typically where these recordings are shown to be used from. That said, I will be basing this video around the belief that the predator had indeed laughed. However, this is of course open for debate. I can see both sides to the argument, as the film up until that point had offered no sign the predator could talk or understand humans. As for the jungle hunter being honourable, this needs to be kept in mind, as many have simply thrown out this final act as a last laugh scenario against Dutch. I would like to turn that on its head and put across this instead. As the predator lay there, close to death but not quite dead, we see Dutch pick up a rock, ready to land the final blow. He hesitated and threw it to one side. This is important, as the Yautja culture is such that an honourable death is death in battle, death on the hunt against a worthy prey. This, to the predators, is a respectable and honourable way to die, and with that act of casting the rock to one side, Dutch had unwittingly denied the jungle hunter his honourable death. The predator, not willing to succumb to his injuries, or worse still, let himself be captured. The only thing left to retain his honour and remove all trace would be honourable suicide from the explosive device on his wrist. The predator then set the countdown sequence. This is an important factor when discussing this scene, and we must keep in mind the Yautja culture revolves around honour. A species so advanced they have mastered space travel and technology such as theirs, they would not need to run a countdown for an explosion. If he so wished, I speculate that the jungle hunter could simply set it to explode. The predator chose to allow Dutch, an honourable prey, the time he required to remove himself from the blast radius. The miniature nuke itself does not provide widespread damage. Its design is for a localized explosion, to remove traces of the Yautja from Earth and ensure an honourable death from suicide. I believe the jungle hunter is not a sore loser. I believe he set his countdown, imitated Billy's laugh, either as a mockery of himself, this is what it has come to, or the Yautja, as a species, they struggle with human speech. It was simply an easier choice to imitate, this allowing Dutch, who would have been one of his greatest trophies, the chance to realise and the time required to run from the explosion. That being said, obviously the filmmakers thought it would be something somewhat poetic. The last laugh is very iconic and you can speculate multiple ways. However, I really like this version of why. It lines up really nicely with what we know of the Yautja culture. I simply do not believe the jungle hunter was the type to be a sore loser. As said before, would the predators really need a countdown for their wrist bomb? I sincerely doubt it. But I want to hear your thoughts on this. Like I said, it's very much open for debate on whether they can talk and why he either laughed or whether he is indeed a sore loser, much like the city hunter has been described in Predator 2. So, please let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and if you did enjoy this video, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing to stay up to date on all things Predator and Alien. I also do character breakdowns and try to keep you up to date on all the news. I've been Mr. H, and until next time, I'll catch you in the comment section.